Emu Parade.
Once upon a time in Rockhampton. A small group of mischievous emus decided they were tired of being just ordinary birds. They would stage a grand parade through the streets of Rockhampton, showcasing their finest waddles and high kicks, and, of course, demanding treats from onlookers. Showcasing their finest waddles and high kicks, and, of course, demanding treats from onlookers. Now, you may wonder how a bunch of flightless birds could organize a parade. Well, Eustace was a bird with connections. He had once pecked the hat of a famous magician passing through town, and he'd learned a few tricks. The townsfolk of Rockhampton were utterly bewildered. They'd never seen anything like it. Some laughed, some cheered, and others just stared in disbelief. As the emus paraded down the main street, occasionally pausing to pose for photos with delighted children. But the emus weren't content with just attention. They had their eyes on the prize, food. As they passed by cafes and restaurants, they would stop and peer in through the windows, giving their best puppy dog eyes to coax out treats from the unsuspecting diners. At one point, they even managed to sneak into a bakery and swipe a tray of freshly baked pastries. The sight of a group of emus gobbling down croissants and cupcakes was something that the locals would never forget. Of course, chaos ensued as the bakers chased the thieving birds out of their shop, but the emus were too quick. They vanished into the streets of Rockhampton, leaving behind a trail of crumbs and bewildered onlookers. And so, the Great Emu Parade became the stuff of legend in Rockhampton. Every year on the same sunny Saturday, the townsfolk would gather in anticipation, wondering if they would once again be treated to the sight of those mischievous birds strutting their stuff down the main street. And as for Eustace and his gang? Well, let's just say they never gave up their quest for fame and free snacks. But that's a story for another day.